Welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is my first video of 2022. Can you believe it? And the first review is going to be of this Jackson Pro DK2 in beautiful satin desert sage. Check out that finish. All right, this is the Pro Series. This is a made in Mexico guitar at the Fender plant. Obviously, Fender owns Jackson, as you probably already know. And I'll go through some of the features. This guitar is about $850 or $849.99. Geez, just call it $850 at Sweetwater. And here's some of the features. Maple neck. It has a scarf joint, as you can see right here, which Gibson should do, but I don't know what their issue is. 24 fret, 25.5-inch scale, 12-inch radius up to 16-inch radius, obviously jumbo frets. The neck is pretty thin, easy to play neck, graphite reinforced. The truss rod, if you notice, there's a cover here. Well, if you take this cover off, it's absolutely nothing. It's flat, just like the rest of the headstock. Every single guitar like this I've seen doesn't have a truss rod cover because the truss rod adjustment is the wheel right here. So I don't know. Another oddity with this guitar is it does have, if I can show you this without hitting something, it does have the Made in Mexico sticker on it, but it doesn't have the serial number. So those two things kind of make me think this is a really early one, or maybe a prototype or something. I don't know. I don't know. So the pickups are Seymour Duncan. We got a JB and a 59. And they make some really cool single coil sounds. So I'll show you what the pickup selector does. Down here we get the bridge. Put it up one. We get this inner coil. Put it in the center. We get these two center coils. One more. We've got the inner coil there. And then the whole neck pickup. So it'll do some cool sounds. But of course, this being a Jackson, we're going to listen to some high gain sounds first. So here's the bridge and the neck first. Here we go. Okay, now we're going to hear the three inside positions, being this inner coil, both these coils, and then just this coil. Here we go. And lastly, we're going to max out the distortion to 10 with the bridge and the neck to let you hear what it sounds like with a lot of gain. I'm not a metal player, so here we go. All right, now we're going to hear the JB and the 59 clean. Here we go. And here's those three sounds, single coil sounds. The inner coil, both inner coils, and this inner coil. Clean. Here we go. All right, so you got to hear it. So my review ends with 2 thumbs up. I really like this guitar. I really do. The one thing that I accept is that pretty much most guitars under $1,000, most of them I will work on when I get them. They never, usually you gotta, I want to dress the frets, you know, set the action, cut the nut down. Like this one, when I got it, it needed work. The action wasn't that low. I did some work. I have a video on here of setting it up, what I did to set it up, and of course the detailed picture video, which shows you what the only thing I didn't do is take the pickups out. I didn't bother taking them out, but I have the neck off and the bridge out, and you know, you can see inside the back panel and in here. But anyway, this, I'm so thrilled to have this guitar because I didn't have a Floyd guitar, and I'm really happy to have one. I do have it set where it only goes down. I got a piece of wood in the back of it, and I kind of like that. I might try it floating, but I kind of like it. I've had 4 other Jacksons, and they all, I've set them all up like this. I kind of like them only going down. This guitar floats. This, of all the guitars I've ever owned, which is 170, I like this trem the most. I do. I like Floyd's, don't get me wrong, but that is a whole different ballgame. That is the smoothest trem I've ever had on any guitar. But anyway, back to what we're talking about. Definitely 2 thumbs up. I really, really dig this guitar. I like what they've done by putting the truss rod here. I don't know why they put a cover on it. Every single one you see online, they don't have the cover because there's nothing underneath it. It's just like the rest of this. It's just flat. I don't get that when you got the truss rod adjustment there. And the other thing I don't get is, where's the serial number on this one? It should be right here, a little white sticker. It does have the Made in Mexico sticker on there. So those are a couple of mysteries I'd like to solve, but I don't know how I can. The mystery of the truss rod cover is solved. I've got the phone number of the original owner, and he installed that truss rod cover because he wanted it to look like his other Jacksons. I wouldn't have done that, but at least now I know what it's all about. And he said that the serial number sticker was on it when he sold it. And he gave me the actual serial number, which is cool. So it's not a prototype. It's not something, an early one that they messed up. He put that on. He did a nice job though. So she's staying on there. Anyway, that's what happened with that. But yes, this is an awesome guitar. It really is. If you've never owned a Floyd, it may not be the guitar for you because you either have to have a tech or you've got to learn how to set these up. For me, I just put a piece of wood in the back so it only goes down. And that eliminates all the heartaches that people have with Floyds who don't know how to set them and don't have a tech. Then it's like the perfect guitar. It'll stay in tune forever, and you can completely slacken out the strings and it comes back in tune. So that's one way. If you're afraid of a Floyd, you know, a block of wood in the back will cure all that misery. So this is 2 thumbs up. Thrilled to have this guitar. Guitar number 170. I'm just so happy to have it. It's really a cool guitar. Made in Mexico at the Fender factory. Because Fender owns Jackson. Anyway, that's my review. I hope you like it. Have an awesome day. You know, comment, subscribe, like. That would be awesome too. Peace out.